Some of my favorite videos on the internet are those of rich people being completely out of touch, throwing tantrums over nothing, calling other people poor. So today, that's exactly what we're going to be looking at.
If you're a guy in your 20s and you don't have a Lamborghini, you should actually sit down and have like a serious discussion with yourself.
It's so good. It is so good. Oh, I love these videos. Oh yeah, if you're like a 23-year-old and you don't have a 200 grand fucking petrol guzzling machine that costs you £1 billion a year to upkeep, you really need to have a sit down with yourself. I'm 27, I can't even fucking drive.
I realize now that it's so incredibly easy and there's so much money out there, and 200 grand relative to what is out there in circulation and what you can grab, especially now with AI tools.
And if you can manage to get your hands, your grubby mitts on $200,000, you extract that from the matrix, you get $200,000. You should spend all of it on a Lamborghini. That's the best possible use of your money. You definitely won't be bored with it after about 3 days. And that's the thing with like fast cars and stuff. Like, they're cool. They are cool. And part of me would really, really, really love like a Ferrari or something. But I've driven around I haven't driven them because I don't have a license. I've had someone drive me around I went to LA a few years ago and someone drove me around in their like McLaren. And we drove around for about an hour and a half. And I was like, for the first 20 minutes, I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. But then after that, it just felt like a car. Like, it was like, I don't know. I feel as though like fast, like Lamborghinis, supercars and stuff, there's something that gets really boring really quick. Well, not really boring, but they get like kind of mundane very quickly. And that's why you see a lot of like people who buy these sorts of cars, swap them out very regularly. Like, they'll sell their cars every 6 months to 12 months.
You can leverage like never before. 200 grand.
Do you say you can leverage? Wait.
Especially now with AI tools that you can leverage.
All right, okay. I thought you said you should leverage like your assets to borrow money to buy a Lamborghini. Definitely don't do that. Worst idea ever. But yeah, I guess you could leverage AI tools to make enough money to buy a Lamborghini. But I think if you make that much money, a Lamborghini shouldn't really be your priority. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a pussy that doesn't like cars that much. Like, honestly, my dream car at the moment is a Mini Cooper. I love something about them. They're just small. They're nippy. They just go around corners really fast. I want a Mini Cooper. I don't want a Lamborghini. Well, I wouldn't say no to a Lamborghini, but I don't want to part with that much money.
Average salary is what, like $100,000? What's the average salary?
30, 40K, bro. Are this thing?
What?
I don't want to pay you 40 grand a month, bro. That's like fucking you work at McDonald's.
Okay, he's baiting. This guy is baiting. He knows you don't make 40 grand a month working at McDonald's. I don't think Aiden Ross was baiting, though. I genuinely think he is that stupid. Rich Karen doesn't think the rules apply to her because she's an executive. I don't think they should either. She's an executive. She makes a lot of money. The rules should not apply to her. I agree.
So we have someone here. It says no left turn. The executive, at Grady, right? That's what the executive who does this every day. Do not enter. She now is holding us up because she says that she should be allowed to as an executive at Grady.
She should. She should. She's worked hard to be where she is. She should be allowed to left turn and fucking crash into your car.
Security has also told her this multiple times.
That's all, okay? That's all we're asking. All right, so,
the security are telling her, yeah, you kind of have to reverse and go the other way because it says no left turn. And she's just like, no, I'm the executive. No.
How you gonna justify that? As an executive. If you recognize her as the executive for Grady, let us know. Please.
Wait, I thought this was like a company car park or something. No, this is just like a car park where she has like no swing over. She's just in like a shopping centre car park. And she's turned the wrong way, almost crashed into someone's car and gone, yeah, well, I'm an executive. I can do what I want. I can turn left when I want. Dan Pena wishing you all a Merry Christmas. Who is Dan Pena? He is an American businessman. That's all the information I'm saying. It's just like Dan Pena, American businessman. He refers to himself as the $1 trillion man. All right, mate. The $1 trillion man. $1 trillion man, high performance executive business success coach. That's a fucking title and a half. One of the first posts I see on his account, how to fire someone so they know they're fired. I need to see this. I
want to make sure. See, some of you in this room will fire somebody and they'll come to work anyway because they don't know you fired them.
They're probably just quite shit at their job then. If they go, oh, you're fired, they go, I'll see you tomorrow.
I've had nobody ever show up in 51 and a half years that I fired not knowing he was fucking fired. When I fire the motherfucker, the cocksucker knows he's fired.
Person touch you. The cocksucker knows he's fired.
Security comes, drags him out of the office.
It's a bit dramatic, no? I don't think... Who the fuck is taking this? Who is this advice for? What a dreadful bit of advice. Come work at my company. Just know, if you get fired, security are going to beat the shit out of you and drag you out of the office and humiliate you.
Throws him in the parking lot, takes all his shit away. We'll send you your shit in a fucking box next week.
This is so what a fucking arsehole. Jesus Christ. But anyway, he's here to wish us a very Merry Christmas. Let's see what he's... see how he does this.
Merry Christmas to YouTube. And all you poor fuckers out there, you know, and we're going to show, that's pan down, move a little more. That's what Christmas is supposed to look like, you poor fucks.
The thing is, right, I'm fine, he does come, maybe it's like a character, maybe it's his character to come across as an arsehole, but whenever you see someone behaving like this, no matter how rich they are, they're always dissatisfied with their life. Like, people who are satisfied with their lives, like rich people who are satisfied with their lives, would have no reason to make a video like this being go, listen up, you poor fucks. This is what Christmas is supposed to look like. You're all so poor. I guess it is his character. I guess this is a character. It's probably played up to try and sell courses or whatever. But the dude's like 80. How much more do you need? You're 80. Come on, man. Sit around the fire with the grandchildren. Tell them stories of your business adventures. You don't need to be on Instagram calling people poor for not buying 1 billion presents. Oh, these people look so fucking annoying. I just know they're going to be up to some nonsense. I don't know where this video is going, but I know they're going to do some absolute nonsense. Do you get that? I don't know what they're plotting here. I don't know what their devious plot is. Okay, so they've got like a portion of rice and they've put like just the chicken bones in it. I think they're going to give it to like a homeless person or something. Okay, that's exactly what they're going to do, isn't it? Fucking hell. Oh man, he's so happy. He's so happy. He thinks people are coming up and just being kind to him and giving him foods. Oh, that's fucking horrible.
Okay, bye-bye.
There was no payoff there. It was just really sad. That's just really sad. There's no payoff there. Also, what possesses you to do that? What inspires you to eat some like chicken wings, put the bones in some rice, and then give that to a homeless guy and film it and think that makes good content? So this is a very insightful Twitter post from someone called Emily in SF. To me, the greatest sadness of all is the banality of most people's lives. I'll spend time with my non-elite friends. Imagine one of your friends coming up to you going, yeah, I classify you as one of my non-elite friends. You're one of my lesser important friends. By the way, I know what they mean by non-elite. I mean, they mean like non-rich or non-sort of influential or whatever. Non-elite. That's such a fucking... That's such a weird way of classifying your friends, non-elite and elite. I spend time with my non-elite friends and it's clear their lives are devoid of heroism and law. Actually, I feel as though it's the complete opposite. I feel as though people that work regular jobs have so much more law than people who don't. They lock in / clock in, but they fight no great battles. They dash no great foes. They dash no great fucking... They drop by a club or bar, but find no great loves. What the fuck are you talking about, Emily, in San Francisco? They travel the world, but it is by no means an adventure. What are you talking about? They return home, but they're not they're not welcomed by a triumph. No. All they have is their succulents and their pile of dirty laundry they failed to do before they left. They are not welcomed by a triumph. What, Emily, when you return to San Francisco, are there people with like trumpets playing them as you get off the plane? What do you mean are welcomed by a triumph? No one's welcomed by a triumph when they come back from holiday.
Doesn't work in Boulder, because guess what? I'm rich as fuck and you're obviously not compared to what you're wearing.
Oh, okay.
And I can sue you and you can't do shit about it.
Oh, wait. Oh, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, so I can sue you for what? I don't know what's happened before this. I'm going to take a guess and say the person filming this hasn't done anything worth suing them over. What is it with Americans? Like, I'm going to sue you. Americans threaten to sue people over literally nothing. It's mental. It's like a whole culture out there, suing culture.
Especially because you don't know know my fucking last name, then I know goddamn well who you are.
This person, she's clearly fucking hammered. She's clearly absolutely hammered. Oh my god, okay, apparently she went on a racist rant at the University of Kentucky and received jail time. Hang on, wait, let's compare. Let's see if they're the same person. Not a great angle there, but there's this. I think they're the same person. They look like the same person. I'm pretty sure that's the same person. Ex-University Kentucky student is sentenced to prison for racist attack on black student. At the risk of sounding entitled, I have to vent today. When we invited our friends and family to our destination wedding in Thailand, only 9 people RSVP'd out of 150. Okay, I get it. Paying $3K to share my special day is too much for some of you. I'll pay for yours, but whatever. But then, when we changed the wedding to be in Hawaii, so it's within everyone's reach. Yeah, Hawaii is clearly within everyone's reach. You're poor, you can't go to Hawaii for my wedding. So it's within everyone's reach. Only 7 of you RSVP'd. It costs less, but less of you want to come. Is that what you think of me? You can't spare $2K to come and share our happiness. How important do you think you are? I don't think there's very, very, very few people on this planet I would pay $2,000 to share their happiness with. I'm not paying $2,000 to go to a fucking wedding, man. I'm tempted to just elope and not let any of you be part of the happiest day. Oh no! Oh no! This is it, guys. You have 3 days to respond to our evites, or we're deleting you off Facebook. And good luck keeping up with our lives then. Oh fuck! What are they gonna do if they can't keep up with your life? Jesus! And don't get me started on the registry. Only the cheap stuff is gone. I swear I thought I had better friends than you. Dirt and I are asking you to reconsider. Wow. I'd certainly reconsider after that tirade.
3, 2, 1. Thank you for the help.
Okay, that is such a shit. But I think gender reveals are woke nonsense anyway. But that is, at least a lot of the time, they're spectacles, right? They'll set off like a firework, or there'll be like smoke or something. There's something a bit like, you know, not glamorous, but there's something a bit like pow about them. This, they've just opened the doors of a car and the seats are blue. That's fucking boring, man. That's such a boring gender reveal.
I think it's a great idea. I think, yeah, sure, we couldn't find 20 million to give.
All that kind of stuff.
Now we're asking if we need a new royal yacht to honour the Queen.
No, we don't. Okay, should we spend 200 million on a new royal yacht? No. I think that's a stupid waste of money. I know there's like, it's kind of like a big debate on whether it's worth paying for the royal family. And I think there's like valid arguments on both sides, but you can see why it is kind of worth like taxpayer money, because, you know, they'll bring in more from tourism and stuff. But that's always up for debate. It's always up for debate if like you get rid of the royals or stop giving them as much money. People argue that kind of the law of the royals would still bring in the money, but I don't know. Who fucking knows? But I think we can all agree spending 200 million quid on a fucking royal yacht is a bad idea.
Do we not realise what a massive asset our royal family is? And if we can put them on a yacht that only costs 200 million pounds.
Oh, fuck it, only 200 million quid. Oh, it's only 200 million quid, guys. Only 200 million quid. The fucking government are on the verge of raising our taxes because they can't afford loads of stuff. But nah, come on, let's just bang 200 mil into a yacht. That's not the thing is, right? I only agree with putting money into the royal family if the country's going to see a profit. They're not going to see a profit of giving a 200 million yacht to the king. That's so fucking stupid.
Imagine King Charles III sailing into New York Harbour on the royal yacht. America would go nuts.
I don't think anyone would care. Honestly, I know Americans love the royal family for some reason, but I don't think they care. I really don't. It's certainly not going to generate the 200 million in lost revenue.
And it would generate. It would go nuts.
I don't know.
It would generate billions and billions of pounds.
No, we would not. We absolutely would not generate billions and billions from a fucking 200 million pound royal yacht. What are you smoking? And look, I don't know. Like, this video is probably titled something like "Rich People Being Out of Touch." I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's particularly rich or whatever. I don't think it really matters. But what he's saying is absolute nonsense. Did they end? Because I think this is a clip from a few years ago. Did they actually end up buying that? I'd be very surprised if they ended up buying it. Yeah, it was abandoned because it faced a lot of criticism. Yeah, yeah, okay, good.
Take your $50 and suck dick. Give me my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
Oh, God. Yeah, you can tell this person is very satisfied with her life.
You're a poor soul.
Yep, poor.
You're a poor soul.
Deixa eu ver.
Deixa eu ver. Não, joga o carro dela lá na casa do cara.
Wanna record me, bitch? Shut the fuck up. I didn't touch you. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Give me my keys.
Just give her...
Get the
Oh, it's just that this sort of person is one of the worst archetypes of people ever. Certainly one of the most insufferable. And I'd argue one of the most sad. Like, this person is clearly not satisfied with their life one bit if they're taking it out on like valet workers.
I never growing up had anything designer. You know, my mom wouldn't let me. I think I got my first pair of Louboutins when I graduated high school.
No, only when you graduated high school. There's a tear running down my face. You only got your first pair. You didn't have any designer clothes at school. You only got your first pair of Louboutins after high school. Fuck. You must have been bullied so bad. Fucking hell. What is the fucking context of this? Okay, right, she clearly hasn't come to the conclusion on her own that this is a sad thing to not have designer at school and not have a pair of Louboutins until after you finish high school. Clearly, the people she's surrounded with have been like, oh yeah, no, that's really sad. Like, what do you mean you couldn't afford Louboutins until after you left school? What do you mean your papa wouldn't give you designer clothes until after high school?
It makes me emotional, actually, because compared to the girl that I see, like, in the beginning, she was so sad. I feel blessed that I made it out.
Okay, right. Well, I don't know what the context here is. I feel as though maybe she's taking the piss. She's smiling there. She's taking the piss, perhaps. Right, well, I'm going to leave it there for this video. Like and subscribe, or you will not get a pair of Louboutins until 5 years from now.